guys, Sean's back. Sean's back. It's me, obviously. We're going to continue on from where we've been. This is obviously the fourth installment of the Jurassic World Evolution campaign. So we'll jump straight in there and we'll get on with what we were doing. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Alright, so obviously from where we left off, I'm in the process of obviously building the Ceratosaurus pen. I need to get the money to be able to get them. I've now got the new shelter installed just to make life simpler. So yeah, I'm now gonna have to wait, I think, because obviously I've modified the genome for the Ceratosaurus. It's gonna be 700, just under 730,000 to get him operational. One should be enough to start with. Obviously, I don't wanna overstretch my finances. Obviously, the main objective is to get my star rating up. Once my star rating's up, I will start focusing on completing the missions they're asking of me. Because obviously there are things to unlock. You've got to do certain missions to get certain. Like every single one of the things has a specific mission. Like these are the missions, so you do these and you get something really specific to use, which obviously it would be ideal if I could do that, so I got more to use. Obviously I've now got the ACU Centre as well, so that means that I can focus on ensuring the park's safety as well, because obviously if a dinosaur somehow by some sort of mishap gets out, I can at least trank it now and transport it back into its pen. So it's just a case of waiting. Excuse me, I'm just going to have a swig of coffee. I've not been awake long, if I'm honest. I woke up at about 10 to 1. But I did spend most of the night up, either put gaming or watching YouTube. I'm a hardcore gamer. I can't help myself. I play during the evening, sleep during the day. Obviously, if I'm up, once I'm up, I will stream for you guys. Of an evening, I'll stream, but with a difference. Like during the day, I'll stream and I'll talk to you guys. During the evening, I will stream with no commentary. So it's literal just gameplay. Because obviously, I have people in the house that are sleeping, so I don't want to disturb them by talking too much or anything like that. So I do it that way around.
Get the stairs to research something. Make me a coffee, that sort of thing.
If anybody's interested, I will be doing a Fortnite stream tonight, where I literally just hammer out gameplay. I'll probably do quads, duos, and singles, solo matches, should I say? Sorry about that. I will do all three types of match. Just 'cause I can, really. I'm waiting for the obviously the new season to drop on both Fortnite and Call of Duty Warzone. I seem to play a lot more Fortnite than I do Warzone, but I will play Warzone. So if any of you guys that do view this, if you fancy a match, like, or become part of the team, just hit me up with your your name on console, and I will add you, and then we'll organise a good match and go from there. Yeah. So, oh, 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 here we go. Hopefully he survives the incubation period, because if he doesn't, that's 730,000 down the pan. So we'll hope.
The financials appear solid, huh? This is what we like to see.
That's good though. I'm now on 109 profit per minute. 109,000 profit per minute, which is good obviously, because with all the storms and stuff in this island, I just can't be dealing with
Heading to the feeder now.
get them fed. Also have to be careful because money is really tight. I'll get him dropped. I'll get him dropped. Get the Ceratosaurus out, and then obviously, yeah, we should be laughing. I just gotta wait. Hopefully, he survives this. Obviously, he survives the incubation period. That would be the desired outcome, because obviously, yesterday it was all about making sure I've got the money to finance it. So obviously, I've been building up, making sure that I'm ready for and prepped for the Ceratosaurus, because he's obviously, because it's a predator. What? Where? What? Is it sorted? Then I'll get you out. Yeah, I don't know, it's only been happening recently that the Triceratops decides it's going to do that. Start getting really aggravated with my cars, which is fine. Beautiful. Please carry on doing so. So the Ceratosaurus has survived the incubation period, potentially. I'm not going to say he has, but he has, up to this point, survived the incubation period. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. There's a proper yawn there. Oh, I do hate waking up in the mornings. Oh, well, I can't even say it's morning, can I? I do apologise. Because of this whole situation with like COVID-19, my sleep pattern is gone to hell. Like I did up till recently go for my one walk a day, but ironically I haven't even done that. Oh, here we go. Yes, there he is. Big bad predator in the house. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. That should... Now he's, is he happy though? Yes, he is. So that should boost everything drastically, which I'm hoping that is the case. Because obviously, if I get money coming in at least a decent rate, I will start focusing on doing these quests that they're asking me. Obviously, just to make sure everyone's safe and happy. And plus, I need to unlock more things as well. So, yeah, I will focus on that too. Just deciding how much space I've got. Let's have a look. So that's weird. There's a narrow gap there. How far does that go out? So there's a small gap there, small space. But that would be good for another dinosaur pin. I might... Actually, what I am going to do is I'm going to get a... I'm going to attempt a second Ceratosaurus, just so that obviously there's two of them. Actually, no, I'm not. Actually, I am, but just not yet. There is something else to be done first. Obviously, the people love to see the Ceratosaurus. So what I am going to do is... dump that feeder there. I didn't put that feeder there. Oh, we'll do that anyway. Screw it. So now there's 3 feeders. I probably did do it just inadvertently. My brain still isn't processing the fact that I'm conscious. A lot more guests, which is nice to see. Once they realise that the Ceratosaurus is there, they will flock to see him, I hope. Where is he? What? He ain't even been about that long. He's already gone to sleep. People want to see him, and he's decided to have a nap. Beautiful. So everything's going well here. Everything's going well there. Well, they're all sleeping mostly. That's good. So money is starting to come in at a much better rating, which is nice. But I need to now start building. What space have I got here? So I've got space there, so I could build a facility there. I might actually... just trying to decide what to do really, guys. Sorry about this. Yeah, I'll do it. It's fine, No, I don't want a fossil centre. Have I got the research centre? I do have the research centre. I don't know why I'm sitting there wondering what if I have or haven't. I have got those now as well, so what I'm going to do is my original plan, what I'd started in the beginning. I will dump these lovelies here, because obviously I need more species of dinosaur, which are obviously super important. Which feeder? If you tell me it's the carnivore feeder, I'm going to be very confused. No, it isn't. It is beautiful. That's fine.
Supply
Yeah, I'm
request
surprised
received.
that I want to say thank you to those that have been commenting, joining me on this journey, because I didn't expect to receive such a. This was the one game I did expect to receive such a good response with, if that makes sense. But yeah, no, it's nice to see other people enjoy watching this gameplay as much as I do. To me, it's like literally just playing the game, watching a film, but you're part of that film by doing it your way. Um, you're succeeding where Hammond failed, as it were. So we need to keep an eye on this power consumption. Yeah, I now don't have enough power to keep everything functional. Shut up for 145,000 a minute, which is beautiful. What I'm going to have to do is I'm now going to have to focus. I'm now going to have to get another power station. I might, depending on what space I have accessible. Got all this space here, but there's no way I can put anything, a pen or anything in there. So I'm going to probably stick another power station about here. Stick another power station about here if I can help it, because I can feed it to this here. Well, that's the plan. Oh, wow. I'm way too old. I say that just jokingly, I always say that. I feel too old. Yeah, there we go. So that's the money for that now ready. So I will... Yeah, I'll stick that there. Oh. Exactly what I was literally trying to do there. So plop and plop. Let's get the path connected. So that resolves the power issue now. So now that the power issue is resolved, I'm actually gonna wait and get another Ceratosaurus, because obviously that Ceratosaurus has boosted my star rating quite surprisingly. Well, not surprisingly, but it's boosted my star rating drastically. I'm gonna do this because it says there's a mission there that I need to do. Oh, you know I'm doing that. Oh, you're joking, right? Who's contracted the disease?
No problem.
One of the Triceratops. Hopefully they get there first. That can always trip you up if one dinosaur contracts a disease and you don't get to it in time. It will spread like fire through the rest of your island, through the rest of that species. Like when I first started the game, I didn't really have a clue what I was doing, and one of them caught a virus, and I didn't know what I was doing, so I left it. Didn't think.
No diseased dinosaurs detected.
And it spread. It spread and it killed all of them. I was gutted at the time. Obviously, through trial and error, I've learned my lesson. Get out there before that thing charges you again. There's still another 2 feeders because I'd rather not have to pay. I'm gonna have to do it, but I'd rather not. Yeah.
Responding to resupply request.
That's the only downside to carnivores. Very expensive. At 200,000 to feed it every time it needs it. Every time it eats through one of its feeders. Pardon me. Yeah, so that's just one of those things. To be fair, it's Expedition Center. Now I need to get the fossil center up and running. That way. Are you gonna be funny with me now? You're gonna be funny with how I place you. Is that how it is? Is it? Nope. Is it? No, you're gonna let me, but just not the way I want. That's fair enough. Oh, what? How am I 100 grand in debt? Oh no, yeah, I know why. Bugger. It's because I fed my dinosaurs. Well, that was my mistake. I shouldn't have done it. Gonna have to leave that for a second until the money weighs itself out. Because it will. That's the upside. If you're making enough money, it will just sort itself out. There we go. So I'm not in debt anymore. I'm now in the green again. So let's get this connected. Beautiful. So let's have a look. Beautiful. And now we really start the fun. The big bad Velociraptor. That is my next thing I'm doing. That is first and foremost. That is what I'm doing next. I want Velociraptors up and running. I love Velociraptors. They are some of my favourite, or if not my favourite dinosaur. Although, yeah, I'm gonna have to do it. Obviously, I need to start now. Now I've managed to get myself in a position where I can start. Oh, Dilophosaurus. So the Dilophosaurus, if anyone's ever seen the Jurassic, if you have seen the Jurassic Park films, awesome. If you haven't, it's basically a dinosaur that looks really innocent until you get too close. Then these things come out the side of its neck, like a fin, and it spits this stuff in your face. What that stuff does is it causes paralysis, so then it can eat you. So you're basically alive while it's eating you, but you're paralysed. Clever little defense mechanism, I suppose, or attack mechanism. Wouldn't want to be eaten alive by one though. Oof. What a way to go, eh? Getting eaten alive by a Diloaf. Do you know what? I'm not even gonna try and. I'm not even gonna try. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try and pronounce it. I just give up with that. But yeah. So, hope everyone's having a good day. The weather doesn't look too happy. It looks like it's gonna rain anytime soon. Thankfully, I'm inside, so I don't mind so much. So my profit margin's dropped, but then again, I've got to pay for the overheads of these two. So for those that have just joined the stream, I'm in the process of building a secondary Ceratosaurus. So big guy here. They're good dinosaur and they pull in people. Obviously this one is genetically modified. I've genetically modified it so that it brings in more people. Yeah, so it brings in more people. Just to make life easier, really, for me.
That's what I like about you. You get results.
Hey, let's have a look. That's beautiful. So, I've done the Draco Rex. I only did that because obviously I needed to complete those missions. My big goal is to get this beautiful beast up and running, the Velociraptor. I need a Velociraptor in my life, or several. Pardon me. So that's my next focus, as well as getting another Ceratosaurus. Obviously, I'm having to be really careful about what money I'm spending. So let's incubate another Ceratosaurus. The only problem is obviously if it survives the incubation period. That's the biggest thing in this game. Obviously, if you get its viability as high as possible, it makes life a little bit easier. Like this one's at 71%, and that's only because it was higher. It was at 87, but because I've altered its genome to make it stronger, faster, live longer, it means that obviously I now have to be. It now comes at a cost, so there is a chance that it might not take with incubation. But I will stream daily. Until I go back to work, then I will be streaming, but it won't be as regular. I'm just hoping that obviously it's not going to be next year before I can start work again. It'll be this year. I'd rather be working this year than having to wait a whole year to go back to work. Upside is while I'm waiting to see whether the Ceratosaurus incubates, I'm making money as well. Oh no! For God's sake! See, that's the problem. So I've now lost over 700,000 because the dinosaur couldn't cope. It wouldn't take. So what I recommend in situations like that is now I will just once this is back, what I'm going to do is, so I'm going to send out an let everyone get inside. Wow, done. Open. What I might do though, I might need to do, because I don't think I've got have a nose. So the storm shelters are... some buildings remain unprotected. The majority of my buildings are safe. Unless that happens and the storm somehow damages something. Let's compare that.
Opportunity is knocking.
Okay.
Answer. The more resources we have at our disposal, the more opportunities we have in furthering our understanding of these animals.
This bloody storm. What I might have to do... How many buildings have been... Well, where? What's been damaged? Oh, yes. A new viable genome. Massive and yet oh so powerful Velociraptor. Why are you telling me that there's 4 buildings damaged when I'm only seeing 2? Ah, there we go. That's the one. A task. Deal with that. That's fine. So let's now open all these and close the shelters.
We apologize for any inconvenience.
Beautiful. They'll go around and repair those. Let's... I'll do another expedition there. Because what I'm going to try and do is I'll try and get the Ceratosaurus genome up to 100%. That way it's more than likely going to survive. And what I was then doing as well is I was going to place another shelter, so then it just means that the area is far more secure. And what I do recommend as well is these storm defense stations, because what it will do is it will actually protect your buildings from the storm. If I can find somewhere, there we go. Find a viable location, which means that it means that the buildings should take less damage or reduced rate, which is obviously what you want. It doesn't reach, so how do we deal with this? How do we deal with this? How do we deal with this? So let's do this. So we'll get rid of that. A couple of buildings are now unpowered, but there is a method to my madness. I will now stick that there, connect that there, and connect that there. So it just means that that's now viable. So that should then protect this area to ensure the buildings don't get damaged so easily. I've got 51 power there. I think there. So at least I've got 50 power, 50 plus power. Which is going to make life that much simpler. I'm doing this now because I'm obviously just going to focus on trying to get everything up and running as fast as possible. Obviously now I've boosted the Ceratosaurus's genome again. It should mean that the viability of its survival during the incubation period is improved. I hope. $130,000 a minute. Excuse my coughing. I always do in the mornings. I'm a smoker, and the tobacco is killing my lungs slowly, but not a lot I can do about that. Well, there is. Sounds silly, a stupid remark on my part. Yeah, there is. I could quit, but I'm just not going to do that. I don't have much else in the way of things I enjoy, but smoking is one of those things I enjoy. I do like my nicotine, as bad as it sounds. So let's build you over here. Pardon me. Excuse me again. It always happens to me in the morning, like when I've just woke up, I always end up with a stinking cough. But only because obviously it's just my body expelling all the crap. Excuse my language, all the crap on my lungs. Right. Beautiful. 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 I'm going to focus on making sure that the Velociraptor genome is fairly strong, because obviously then that way it's better for me. I'm going to build more restrooms obviously because it's just viable, and it means that people aren't wetting themselves through the course of the park, because that would be awkward. Have I got another toilet? Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. I want another toilet. Beautiful. How much power have I got at my disposal? 42. That's alright. Park's starting to come together nicely now though. It's starting to look like a park. But it is time to get the genome up running again. Or yeah, now the park has a, actually let's do something smart for a change and move this across here, move this across here, and let's plop this down here. That way if I decide to expand round and out, I'm not having to worry. This area here, there's not a lot I'm going to be able to put in here, so I might just put facilities. But obviously I'm going to come through here. This will be a narrow gap, and this is going to be where I'm going to place the Velociraptor pen. But I probably going to place another Ceratosaurus before then. Obviously, it would just be smart to have another Ceratosaurus on the ground, because obviously they're popular. Ceratosaurus is popular because obviously it's predatory, so people obviously enjoy more. As they say on one of the Jurassic Park films, more teeth. People want to see a dinosaur with more teeth. So a herbivore is no good. But the Ceratosaurus is ideal for the situation. I'm just putting in more guest facilities because obviously more guest facilities means more profit, and I'm all about my profit. Because obviously a higher rating, more income means just a much better situation as far as I'm concerned. So that's that facility up and running as well. So the Velociraptor genome's now at 61%, so we will just keep working on it because obviously I want the Velociraptor closer to 100% genome. I will stop now though because obviously I need another Ceratosaurus. That's 720,000. But if I'm right, with the fact that I've increased its genome, it means that the viability has gone up to 78%, which obviously might be a much better option for its survival. Because obviously if it survives, it's a much better situation. I will change what they're producing. So dino dishes, let's do that at 8. I've already got a clothing store here, so let's do dino shirts, and we'll sell them for, it's reasonable to sell them for $13 a t-shirt. It's quite cheap really. Oh, that would be smart too. Is another restroom, but over here. Just so they're not having to travel all the way around to the other side of the island to use the toilet. Right. Now I'm definitely going to stop touching the controller for a minute and get the money I need to get another Ceratosaurus on the field. Although I better go and have a look at... yeah. Oh, and the expedition's on its way back. And that is beautiful. So let's have a look. Oh, I can sell that. I don't need it. 69%. Beautiful. So its genome's now at 69%. Although I just realised something. That is a oversight on my part. Get another feeder in there. Would be these, and that is 400,000. That's going to cost me.
En route to top-up feeder.
Whoop.
Always a pleasure to work with you.
Yeah.
every day more exciting than the last. That's my motto. So I'm looking forward to lots of new energy.
So I've got the money now to build the Ceratosaurus, but that's going to drop by half. Because obviously once those feeders have been restocked. Is he on the way? Yeah, he is. Obviously, the longer I draw this out at getting the park to maximum, increases the chances that the dinosaurs will just age and die naturally. Obviously, I'd rather that didn't happen because obviously I've then got to go out. I've got to fork out for the new dinosaurs. What I am going to do though is I'm going to whoop, and we are going to get this path connected. You have to be careful because the Ceratosaurus may look at that vehicle and think, oh, lunch. Okay, where is he?
Impressive work on that contract. It didn't go unnoticed. Here's a reward for you.
Okay.
It's for your exceptional work on Isla
Where in the
Muerta.
hell? Oh, there you are.
Isla Muerta's entertainment division is excelling because of you. So you're getting a reward on everything.
Come on, there we go. So that'll return. And then I can continue its viability. So I've got this space here, pen, this space here, which is no good for a pen. But you can travel up here, and I can actually put a pen here. What I need to do though, what I probably will do, is I will have to do some research into the monorail, I think. But to do that, it's going to cost me 2 million, should I say, sorry. Right. Look at that beautiful creature. 370,000, that's actually not that bad. So its genome's at 78%, so let's hope that that makes a difference. And that it survives incubation, because obviously then that other Ceratosaurus will have some form of social activity. I would imagine he'll, the one that I've already got and that's been there for a while, will instantly assert its dominance as the alpha. So this is the clinch point. He died last time at 48%. So fingers crossed, because of what I've done with his genome, Improving the viability. Because obviously that's a lot of money to lose every time. Basically, what, 750,000 almost. %. This is beautiful. This is absolutely stunning. So I'll leave that just for a minute. And I'm not going to do anything with the expedition team just yet. I'm going to go to the research, and we will see what I can do. So enclosure items, new research, and new viewing platforms. I'm not going to worry about any of that at the moment. Genetic research. Let's have a look. A new fossil. Ooh. Beautiful. Let's do that. I have got the deluxe edition then. Oh, I didn't think I had. I obviously bought the deluxe.
Even a full plate has room for a little more, don't you think? So why not give this new contract a once-over then?
Yeah, that would actually be a good idea to have a hotel in here. Actually, yes, that really would be a good idea, but oh, here we go. Let's release the second.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased
No.
to welcome a Ceratosaurus.
The new one has already asserted himself as the alpha. Interesting. Very interesting. So let's extract the Velociraptor's genome again. Send in the new dig team. But yeah, it's probably gonna be a good idea. Toy shop. Ooh. Yeah, let's get one down. I can deal with the hotel in a little while. I just need to make sure that I leave myself a path through here. Because obviously that is the Velociraptor. This is going to be the Velociraptor pen down here. I'm going to build a hotel. That's actually a really smart idea, because that should then allow unfortunately though, Be a smarter move to build it over here. Yes, it really would. But what I will also do is this to ensure it's connected. Then beautiful. My first hotel. If my power will allow, yeah, my power should be ample. A feed needs a resupply. Yes, because apparently this thing just eats constantly. But then again, dinosaur that size doesn't surprise me, eats that much. Got my first hotel in there now, so people can stay on site if they choose. It's getting really weak. It's not worth keeping.
You made that look easier than it was.
My star rating's shooting up, which is beautiful. Park overcrowding at 2%. Wow, okay. I didn't realise it was that bad.
We're doing the improbable, and you're doing the impossible. Thanks.
So actually, we'll clear that because we're going to do something. We're going to be smart here. I'll try and be. Oh, unlocked a new island.
We worked so well together in the past, I thought I'd give you a chance to do it again.
And
Get in on this
Cleosaurus.
one.
Yeah, I'll take the mission. But I'm going to
All sorts of ways you can take that phrase, especially here on the island.
guests.
But I'm talking about warm bodies in the park, you know? I guess we could say head count, but I'm not sure that's really any better. Attendance numbers, then.
Get a second hotel set up. Because it's saying that I've got a 2% overcrowding in my park, so obviously I don't
You're
want
in?
that.
Cool, cool. Okay, we'll start at the beginning. New dinos. Incubate them, hatch them, and house them. You know the drill.
Hey, everybody, we're putting on a show. It's gonna be a spectacle hundreds of millions of years in the making. Sorry you may not survive.
So that's my second hotel. That will be my power at its its maximum capacity. Once that's built, and the guests can stay in their rooms, look over and see a Ceratosaurus. So that will help there, as I've got a 2% overcrowding. My park is overcrowded. 2%. That is mad. So obviously that's a good thing as well, because it means we've got more people coming in. I'm now up to just over 2.5 stars, which is brilliant. Drop that in there, and that hopefully deals with the overcrowding issue. Might be viable to do this too. Actually, let's have a look first before I do anything else. Well, that's alright actually. No, that's quite good because that covers everywhere that needed covering, or the main areas. Although I probably,
I really like this one.
yep.
I think you will too.
Let's get another one here, because by the looks of it, it's needed here.
Don't let this opportunity pass you by.
So that just ensures that every single part of the island is now storm safe, as it were. And I will build a footpath actually from here to here, so there's more than one way to get to it. Overcrowding is now down to 0%, which is good. And obviously that's bolstered my rating quite highly, which is good. So now the Velociraptor's genome is at 80%. Let's do this. I'm not going to do the Velociraptor again. A Chunkingosaurus? Where do they come up with these names? A Chunkingosaurus. Let's do that, because obviously that will then clear one of those missions. And I can increase one of the genomes to well over 60%. I can also now do this. We'll connect that to that. And I will obviously now there, and there. So that's dealt with that problem too. So now I have ample amount of power, no overcrowding. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. The park's starting to come together nicely. What I will do though is I haven't got another toy store. I need another toy store. So I will put a toy store just over here, and I've got that toy store there, and I've got this toy store here. But what I'm going to do is, because obviously each toy store sells different things. So that's dino stickers. This one's going to sell plushies, and I'm going to sell them at $8 a piece. So the park's starting to come together nicely now. Obviously it's a slow process, but as I've said before with this game, it's so worth it for me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clear the area, and I'm going to begin the process
Another
of
win for the
preparing
science division, thanks to you.
the raptor pen.
I have another opportunity. This one will be a challenge, as it involves a dinosaur in ill health.
Dangerous.
No, no, I've
Dangerous
got mission.
sounding.
No more dangerous, Dr. Malcolm, than our normal research here.
Listen carefully. Did I hear something? Yes. I think that was the sound of me resting my case.
So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build it down here. So obviously I will build all the pens and stuff. I will still build a larger viewing area so people can still get access to see the velociraptors. Beautiful. So I will build all of what I need to build here. So actually, to be fair, let's get this set up first. So I'm going to need a Hammond's creation lab. But what I might do is, because otherwise I'm going to have to mess around. Do you have to be so damn awkward? Gonna say, pain in the backside. So what I'm gonna do in actual fact is I'm going to build a power station here, but this power station is going to be solely for the raptor pen, because obviously I really do not want a pack of severely pissed off velociraptors getting out, because if that happens, that's going to just be bad for everyone. Yeah, that will just be bad for everyone involved, because obviously raptors are not known for their mercy. But would you be, if you were the apex of your species, would you want to be merciful? I personally wouldn't. So let's get this going. Down here, down here, down here, down here, and there. And we'll do it along there. So that's the path set up now as well. So what I need to do is I need to set up storm shelters, obviously. But I'm going to focus solely on the pens at the moment. So there's that viewing gallery.
3 words. Contract, you,
yeah, okay.
yes.
And there. So that's good. I'll now stop building for the minute, because obviously I need my velociraptor. I need my right, what do I need? Yeah, I need to start looking at filling out the raptors. That should be alright for now. I'll give them some water too. And grassland should... That, in theory, should about do it. I will also need to set up feeders, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a live feeder. It just gives the what is happening right there? What is happening? What is that? Oh, no, I know. The Hammond Creation Lab has no path. That solves that problem. So now that's set up. So this is my raptor pen. This will be solely my raptor pen. Better deal with this. What? One of the Ceratosaurus has contracted the disease.
Acknowledged.
Then
Confirming
resupply that as well, just to be on the safe side. Same principle with the so that's the feeder now set up as well. I'm going to use this area here just to build some shops, some a defense area, so that there's no. Actually, to be fair, I might plop a hotel down here so that they can see the raptors too. But I do need to increase the transport output, so I need to get a monorail set up. But I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm obviously going to focus on.
No diseased dinosaurs detected.
Beautiful. So that's controlled that outbreak. I know I need to get the raptors up and running, but if I'm honest, I need to focus on get out. Are you literally? Oh, okay. Don't just sit there. I will do this myself then. Where's the gate? Where's the gate? I need to get out before this thing can eat the damn car. Especially if they both start looking at me. Quick. Solves that problem. Alright, storm warning, so let's open them up. And let's get this feeder sorted as well. To be fair, on my first playthrough I never had any issues with the dinosaurs trying to take down my vehicles, so that must be a new update, which fantastic. Obviously the more realism the better. So they're all open now. Obviously, as I said, it would be logical for me to get another one down here. So, where's that's the crapper about it. Bleeding storm, constantly damaging buildings. Right, so that gets that set up. So that just means that they have somewhere to go now. But I need to figure out what buildings are damaged. There we go. Should deal with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to get some velociraptors and then I will call it for this episode, or this part of the stream, or for today's stream should I say. I will be streaming other things. I will probably do a stream again tonight, but that will be a silent one. I won't talk at all. And that will probably be... What is the issue? Yeah, I'm dealing with that. That will just be a silent stream.
Take this contract. It's a good one for both of us.
I don't know what it'll be though, if I'm honest. Might be some Fortnite, as I've got a bit of a bug for that game at the minute. So it may end up being a Fortnite stream. Velociraptors are what? 84%, 370,000 a pop. So that's 600, what was that? 600, 740,000. So in other words, to get 2 Velociraptors, it's going to be the same price as 1 Ceratosaurus. Beautiful. Yeah, okay. Let's leave that for now until I've got the money. But then I will build. I'm probably gonna have about 4 raptors, just because obviously the more the better. I do also need to get a. I'm gonna leave this space spare and I'm gonna leave some space here spare, and up here, because I'm gonna build a monorail in a while. Once I research it, I'm just getting an income going first, and then I will basically link all 3 areas, so I'll connect them all via monorail station so people can get from A to B without having to walk it, which is obviously what needs to happen. Right, this is the moment I have been waiting for personally. I want some velociraptors in the field. Unfortunately though, these are probably one of the greater threats to my staff, because obviously, well, a velociraptor can outthink a human. Well, they were the apex of their species, so of course they can, because as people are proving, unfortunately, as intelligent as we are, we do have our faults. Whereas velociraptors were bred for a single purpose, had a single purpose. So they're at 85%, so let's hope that means that they will both survive the problem.
Resupply request acknowledged.
In actual fact, what I'm going to do... Have you genuinely just gone and done that? Sorry guys. I'll do this myself because obviously every time I seem to let them to do it, they end up getting injured or the vehicle gets damaged. See, I don't know how the game seems to struggle, yet I can do it in a fraction of the time. Hey, so the Velociraptors have... Oh, you serious? What now? What one is it? If it's another Ceratosaurus feeder... No, it isn't, thank God. Let's get that one dealt with. I'm going to leave that to it though, I don't really... I'm not really concerning myself with it. My priority is what is about to occur. And that is the release of my Velociraptors. I just love to hear that noise they make. A Velociraptor's call, even. And here we go. Let's release the first. Hello, you beautiful, beautiful beastie. That sound. That is the sound I love. That is the sound of a killing machine. Millions of years of evolution at work. As I said, I'm going to have about 4. What I will do is find out what he wants. So that's good. So that's 2 raptors. They're now going to have a little conversation. He's established himself as the alpha. The strong survive, as they say. So that I'm going to let them two reach their... I'm going to release those 2, and then I'm probably going to call it for this episode. As we've got loads done. It was a bit touch and go a couple of times during the course of this, but we got there in the end, and I hope you guys enjoyed being on the journey with me as I progress. So that's 2 raptors now, and if all goes well, I'll have 4 altogether. Then I'm going to start solely focusing on my income, because obviously I really do need to start looking at making a lot more money. Obviously a food place would be a smart option too. That's the dino dish. And down here Once it's ready. Obviously this has its own power source. I've made this so this is solely generating for the Velociraptor pen. Once this is ready, I will set this up. Beautiful. So what I'm going to do is I'll do the Dino Feast, and I'm going to punch that out at 18. It may be expensive. We'll see how people deal. At the minute, they're they're literally only a pack of 2. They've got live bait and they've got a feeder. And they're about to be joined by a 3rd.
I don't think our shows would work as unplugged versions, so I'm glad you came through on that power contract.
Beautiful. So let's release the 3rd Raptor in the pack. 240,000 profit, which is fantastic at the minute. So almost $250,000 I'm making in profit. That is beautiful, and soon to be number 4. Hey, next island's been unlocked as well.
If you like a challenge, and I mean, who doesn't? Well, I don't. But you, this place sounds perfect for you. Isla Tacaño.
New island unlocked as well, which is fantastic. What I'm going to do though, I'm going to put down another carnivore feeder, because I can't rely on the fact that they will eat the one that's there. So where's the new guy? Hey, there we go. I didn't think I'd get to see that. That was beautiful. That is a apex predator at work. And that makes number 4. So now they are a true pack. That's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So that is my Velociraptors ready. They are done. They seem happy. My guests obviously will now be happy. What I'm going to do as well is I'm going to plop a hotel right there so that people can stay down at the raptor with the raptor in the raptor pen, near the raptor pen. I'm now up to 3+ stars, which is fantastic. So getting there getting there just closer and closer to the ultimate goal. What I'm going to do as well, I'm going to stick down another, or I'm going to stick down a toilet for them, just so that the customers don't have any issues. So that's that. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So everything's connected up. Got no issues. Dinosaurs seem happy. The 4 raptors. All moving as a pack now. with their alpha.
En route to feeder.
Get that feeder done. Let's get this saved. I love the way it's sleeping next to its kill. Mad.
I've received an offer that will definitely help the science division. And can help
So
you
where
as
is
well.
the feeder that needs a restock? Oh, it would be the Ceratosaurus again.
Don't let this opportunity pass you by.
Let's just make sure by restocking both of them. And there they are, look. All moving as a unit. Right, guys. That I'm going to call it for this part of the campaign playthrough. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. As I said, I will be streaming later. I will probably be streaming from about 8 PM. But that's 8 PM. Is it Pacific Standard Time? I think it is. Not sure. But yeah, so I will be streaming from about 8 PM tonight, and I hope to see a few of you guys there. Take care and look after yourselves.